Hey, I'm Carlos Garcia, and today is National Beer Day. So let's drink some whiskey with beer related stuff. Why not? But first, giveaway. Shuffles, okay. So this giveaway, oh, I didn't change the thing, so it might be a little blurry. I apologize. I'm gonna have to change that. But this is for the maple cask finish thing. So you see that? See that? Reach above 22. I'll reach out to you. Congratulations on the maples. So, the United States every year on April 7th is National Beer Day, marking the day that the Cullen-Harrison Act came into force, signed by Franklin D. Roosevelt on March 22nd, 1933, which led to the 18th Amendment, which repealed the prohibition stuff. So the whole thing with this day is that this made it so that people could make, breweries and stuff could make alcohol up to 3.2% alcohol by weight. So they were slowly getting back into being able to drink alcohol. So drink a beer today, or else we never got to whiskey. So I figured today, instead of me drinking a bunch of my favorite beers, which Treehouse, if you're ever in Massachusetts, best IPAs, hazy New England IPA style. It's like the mecca of them. So check out Treehouse in Massachusetts if you're ever in that way and you want some good beer. But today we are going to do a couple different styles in beer related things. So one's an Irish, one's a Scotch, and two are bourbons that I picked up yesterday. Yesterday. So I've had these two already for a while. Actually not the biggest fan of this one, even though I love the beer that's finished in. It's not a good combo for me. And I opened this up yesterday. This will be the first time I'm ever opening or trying this one. But let's see what happens. So this is the Clonakilty on the nose. So this is an Irish whiskey that then was finished in New England fuzzy baby duck casks. It's an IPA. It's a local brewery. And when I see that IPA like at a bar, I almost always get it. But we'll see if it's any better today. This is 43.6%. Yeah, the smell smells like permanent black markers, some malt, some green apples. Oh God, just spilled it all over myself, scratching my nose. Dummy. Can't be doing 5 things at once. Writing, sniffing, itching my nose. That's all over my hands. Great. The bad smell's all over my hands. Oh shit, Auburn's winning 23-8. Like that. I like that. All right. Washing my hands. So while I went to go to the sink, I walked by the TV and I saw that Auburn was killing, I forgot who they're even playing, like 23-8. Everyone be rooting for Auburn to cover for the next, all the way to the championship. Because I'm in some weird bourbon thing where you basically get assigned a team. It's not like your bracket. And I'm currently Auburn and I need them to cover and win. And if I get to the championship round, the 2 bottles that could be won are the Pappy 23 and Pappy 20. So if you want a chance at a giveaway of those bottles, because you know I'm going to open them and review them because I've never had those two, root for Auburn to cover for the next like 3 games. Let's go. Back to what we're doing. Okay. Not my favorite nose on the Clonakilty. So now we go to the Lagavulin, and while I was sitting here setting up and I had poured into the glasses, oh yeah, I could smell the peat coming out of this. This thing is a peaty, smoky bomb. So good. And it's not the bad peat. It's more like the barbecue smoke versus like the briny, band-aidy notes. A little malt. There's not that much malt. Just smoky like barbecuey. And if you aren't aware, the Lagavulin is a Scotch brand. The big one is like the Lagavulin 16. That's very popular. But Nick Offerman, which played the character Ron Swanson on Parks and Rec, one of my favorite characters on TV ever.
I call this Turf and Turf. It's a 16-ounce T-bone and a 24-ounce porterhouse. Also, whiskey and a cigar. I'm going to consume all of this at the same time because I am a free American.
The past couple years, he's come out with a Lagavulin release, And this is the one that was finished in Guinness casks. And it's 11-year age stated like the rest of his editions. They've all been good. I like them. They're all different. Okay, so now we go into 2 bourbons that I picked up yesterday. So this one is Fort Hill. This is a Connecticut distilling. I've actually never had anything from them that I'm aware of, at least that I can remember. But it doesn't. It seems like they're sourcing because it says bottled by Connecticut, not distilled by. And on the side it says Fort Hill is a traditional bourbon whiskey aged on black birch and white oak staves, then finished in stout barrels sourced from our Connecticut brewing partners. So I'm guessing they're sourcing and then doing some kind of finishing. And this is 45%. This is actually batch number 4. So this is not their first rodeo at this. Man, that is a funky nose. It's like jalapeno. There's definitely like a spicy component to this nose. That is one. This is the first time ever having this. This is first. Definitely not what I expected. Yeah, it has a spicy like margarita type nose, like the the red stuff on top of the margaritas. Definitely said that wrong. That's not teen, something like that. Now this one I had yesterday, cracked open. Or was that like a bottle share thing? And this is Breckenridge, is not Colorado. This is their own stuff. Breckenridge whiskey, finished in Breckenridge Brewing barrel-aged beer barrels. A collab with our buddies at Breckenridge Brewery. So, Breckenridge. Imperial Stout cask is a 114.7 proof. Oh, and the pricing on these, just so if you guys want to know. So, Breckenridge was $50, and the Fort Hill, $40. So, both of them actually not that expensive for something that's finished. Okay, so nose on Breckenridge. Very light. This just smells like a regular light bourbon. Some cherry, yeah, caramel, oak. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Like all of these have been uniquely different, and then you get to like a regular bourbon. All right, let's see how they are on the palate. Clonakilty. That might have been the best sip I've ever had out of that bottle. And I had it not that long ago because I did the Irish whiskey for my Whiskey Cigar Club like 2 weeks ago, and that was definitely in it. I think that was everyone's least favorite, including myself. The palate is not good at all. It's very green. I wrote not so good, but the finish today was like all the colors of apples: green, red, yellow. Pretty good on the finish, but that palate is just not my jam. You get some of that permanent marker on it. Yeah, same. It's bad on the palate. The finish is okay. If you really like apples, I guess. If you hate apples, you're going to hate this. It's more palatable than I remember it from literally like 2 weeks ago. And I'm curious, but it's still not very good. I'd still score that like a 2.2. Not like a 2, just a 2. Because even the finish, I get a little Windexy note. I'm actually going to drop that down because the finish was the one thing that was good about it. And then the Windex note came, so I'm going to give it a 1.5 actually. Yeah, it's as bad as I remember it now. Oh, God, this Lagavulin. I'm getting some bacon. I love these Lagavulins, man. Peter from Whiskey is a Journey did a whiskey review the other day, and he asked like people to comment like their favorite Scotch lines, and I commented Lagavulin. I just love everything they put out. This is just like the nose, that smoky barbecue, bacony deliciousness is right there. And I think what the Guinness Stout does on the back end, it kind of rounds it out a little bit so it's not as smoky, kind of like smooths it out. It's good. This is good. And whoever wins this, there's only this much left, so I'm guessing that's at least 2 ounces. So, but just in case if it's a little short, just putting it out there in the universe. Some red apples. That smoke and like the little bit of the red apple with it is just so good. Now, if you hate smoky scotches, I'm sure you're going to hate this one too. I'm not going to be like, oh, try this one. It's going to blow your mind. If you hate something, you hate something. I'm not going to try to change anyone's mind. But man, this is right up my alley. Oh, so let me score that. I'm going to score that a, man. No, I'm going to score it a 4 I'm debating between like a 4 and 4.25. And one day I'll do a Lagavulin review and kind of see how they all kind of fall. And then maybe it can go higher or lower based against other things in the same category. But I really do like that. Well, I'm definitely going to give that a couple of sips because it's coming off the Lagavulin. But that tastes very youthful. And I know I said it was, I believe it's being sourced just because it doesn't say distilled in Connecticut. But I don't know if they're just sourcing young stuff just because it's probably cheaper. And the bottle itself is $40, I said, right? $40? Yeah, $40. So I guess I shouldn't be expecting too much. Not bad. It's definitely different. There's a little bit of youthfulness there. And there's like this vanilla yogurt note on the finish. The finish is like medium. It's not too short, not too long. And it's not high proof. It's only 90 proof. Not bad. There is the tiniest bit of like dark fruits, like raisin notes on the palate. No, it's not bad. There's nothing really wrong about it. I would like, so it is Connecticut distilling. I don't actually know where. I think it says Waterbury, right? Yeah, it says Waterbury. So I'll go check it out. Maybe they do tours and stuff like that. I'll go do a field trip. I've only been to one distillery in Connecticut, Litchfield, and I've been there twice. And that's kind of actually in that direction. Oh, I went to another one. I forget the name of it already. It was small too. Litchfield's like the bigger one. Now Connecticut has a few different distilleries popping up all over the place, so I gotta do some field trips and check them out. And actually, the more you sip on it, the better it is. We got a little bit of that like kind of spiciness. Let's get on the nose on the finish. I'm gonna give that a 2.5. Okay, now Breckenridge. I remember drinking this yesterday and thinking, I was like, oh, that's not too bad. For just picking something. I literally was for the past few days, I knew this national beer day was coming up and I wanted to do a video for it. I was like, I gotta find some bottles that are finishing beer things. So I've been looking, and so I found randomly these two yesterday. Yeah, these two are night and day. You can tell this one is a more well-rounded, but wow, the finish is really good. A lot of strawberry and oak on the finish. Let me get some more notes. It was so much better than the Fort Hill. So on the palate, dark chocolate and stout. You definitely get the stout influence into the bourbon. Then you get the bourbony notes, strawberry, oak. It's very long. It's sweet. It's good proof point. This is good. 3.75 so far. Yeah, this is definitely my winner between the two stouts, or the two bourbons finishing stout. So Breckenridge. Batch number 2. It's good. I like it. I wrote like caramel, vanilla, oak. The bourbony notes. I still scored a 3.75. And for the price of what, like $50? Yeah, for $50, I don't know how easily accessible that is, but I do like it if you want a stout finished bourbon. So that's that for today. I'm not going to keep going back and forth. Just want to do a quick review for you guys on some beer stuff. And I'm probably going to go out and drink this beer now, because why not? Enjoy your National Beer Day. Don't do anything stupid. And if you do, don't get caught. Bye.